We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you on exactly? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. Remember to join us next week, Tuesday afternoon, June 24 at 6 o'clock Jamaica time. Our in-house lawyer, Mrs. Esther McKitty Griffin, she'll be here and she'll be discussing some serious immigration issues. That's next week, Tuesday, June 24 at 6 p.m. Jamaica time. Don't miss it. The Westmoreland Poppy Appeal Committee, they are presenting a Poppy Appeal concert. This will be held on Sunday afternoon, June 24, starting at 5 o'clock. It will be held at the Sean Lavery Theatre in Savannah Lamar in the parish of Westmoreland. The Jamaica Regiment Band, they'll be in concert. Tickets cost $1,000 for adults and children pay $500 at the gate, and all proceeds are in aid of charity. That's this Sunday afternoon, June 24, starting at 5 o'clock at the Sean Lavery Theatre in Savannah Lamar. Don't miss it. After the videos, I'm going to be playing a video I received from a mother. Her son was arrested and charged by the police after he stabbed and seriously wounded his sister. Stand by for what their mother had to say. That's coming up after the stories. But first, I have 2 corrections to make. In yesterday's video, I told you about the death of that reggae legend on your screen. That's Mr. Leroy Anthony Gibbons. Leroy, he was really 69 years old and not 75 years old like you would have seen elsewhere. On September 18 coming up, Leroy would be celebrating his 70th birthday. I had said Leroy is from the parish of Hanover and that he owned houses in Hanover, but that information was incorrect. Leroy is from Gregory Park in St. Catherine and he was actually staying at one of his friends' home at Mosley Drive in Lucy. Leroy was a very great singer and it is suspected that Leroy, he died of natural causes. Sad indeed. In this next report, the Trelawney police, they have arrested and charged a 76-year-old man. His name is Collin Green and he's living at Sherwood Content in the parish of Trelawney. 76-year-old Collin, he has been charged for 1, assault at common law, and 2, using a firearm to commit a scheduled offense. The allegation is that on Monday morning, June 16, about 10:30, 76-year-old Collin and a 55-year-old man named Glenroy, they both had an argument over politics at Sherwood Content in Trelawney. On Tuesday afternoon, June 17, about 3 o'clock, it is alleged that Glenroy, he was walking along the Sherwood Content main road when 76-year-old Collin, he rode up on a motorbike and stopped. It is further alleged that Collin, he came off the bike, pulled a gun from his waistband and pointed it at Glenroy, telling him, "Me will shoot you. You not stop burn fire for me." Collin, he then went back on the bike and rode away. A report was made to the police and 76-year-old Collin, he was picked up by the police. He has since been charged, so he'll be facing a judge in court shortly. In this next report, on Monday night, June 16, a man in his late 40s, he parked and securely locked up his black 2016 Toyota Voxy in his yard at Lennonsville Road in the Old Harbour area of St. Catherine. Early the next morning, Tuesday, June 17, about 3:30, Hoodlums went there and them thief the Voxy. The police, they were notified and they responded very quickly. The police, they were just in time to see the Hoodlums reversing the Voxy out of the yard. The police, they attempted to stop the vehicle, but the Hoodlums, they opened gunfire at the police. The police, they returned the fire, but the Hoodlums, they managed to escape in the Voxy. No member of the police party was hit, and it is not known if any of the Hoodlums who were in the Voxy were hit. About minutes after 6 o'clock, that said Tuesday morning, the police, they received intelligence that a black Toyota Voxy was seen abandoned along the PJ Patterson Highway in the vicinity of Longville Park in Clarendon. The vehicle was retrieved by the police, and it was found out that it was the same Toyota Voxy that the Hoodlums thief in Old Harbour. Investigations are continuing, but Old Harbour police, job well done, but it's just a pity. Boy, may I tell you. In this next report, a man. His name is Miguel Suarez. Miguel was a 60-year-old delivery man from Uruguay. Miguel and his wife, they arrived in Jamaica about 8 days ago, and they were supposed to be leaving the island on the weekend. They were staying at a popular hotel in the parish of Hanover. We are learning that Tuesday night, June 17, Miguel and his wife, they went to bed about 10 o'clock, but early the next morning, about 12:30, Miguel, he woke up his wife, telling her that he was not feeling well. Miguel, he later turned on one of his sides and he became unresponsive. An alarm was raised and the hotel's nurse was informed. The nurse and the doctor, they went and they checked on Miguel, but Miguel, he was DEAD. The police, they were called and they processed the scene. We are told that no mark of violence was seen on Miguel's body, and the police, they do not suspect any foul play. A post-mortem examination will be done to ascertain what could have caused Miguel's death. Sad indeed. In this next report, a guy popularly known as Frass is dead, and the police, they are searching for a guy known as Fry. This is due to an incident that took place early this morning, Thursday, June 19, about 2 o'clock. It took place at Clover Tavern on Laylock Street in the Limal area of St. Anne's Bay in the parish of St. Anne. Reports are that both Fry and Frassman, they were in the bar when an argument developed. This argument, it led to a fight, and it is alleged that Fry, he pulled a ratchet knife and he used it to inflict stab wounds to Frassman's upper body. Frassman, he died on the spot, and Fry, he made good his escape. As soon as I get their correct names, I'll be updating this report. Stand by for that. In this next report, 3 guys to include 2 brothers, they were shot and killed by the police in the Betheltown police area early this morning. I am doing some digging and I'll be updating this report in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. In this next report, this one took place last night, Wednesday, June 18 at minutes to 10 o'clock. It took place at Bamboo Palm Drive housing scheme in the Manza area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. Our information is that 4 guys, they were traveling in a white Nissan Sylphy motor car. On reaching the gated community of Palms of Portmore housing scheme, they were pounced on by hoodlums who were armed with rifles and handguns. The hoodlums, they opened gunfire hitting all 4 guys in the car. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. Police officers from the nearby Portmore police station, they responded and they rushed with the 4 guys to hospital, where one of them, who appears to be in his mid-20s, he was pronounced DEAD. We are told that 2 of the 3 guys, they were treated and admitted in very serious condition. When the police processed this crime scene, a total of 40 spent shells were recovered from the scene. Now, As soon as I get the name of the guy who died, I'll be updating this report. But up to the time of recording this video, I hadn't gotten any update as to the condition of the others. But if anything changes, you will be informed. The mayhem. In this next report, listen me carefully. I'm gonna replay a report I carried on Sunday, June 8th. Listen this. If you look on your screen, that post to your right, it was made on our Facebook page on September 12 last year. It was captioned, Amity, Torrington and surrounding areas in Westmoreland. This guy is a serial housebreaker. He was seen lurking in your community late last night. Watch out for him, he's up to no good. Those photos were taken from a CCTV video footage. There were persons who were commenting on the video that his name was Troy and that he's from 3 Miles River in Westmoreland. But his correct name is Keno Plummer. He's also known as Grabba. On August 15 coming up, Grabba, he'll be celebrating his 32nd birthday. He's living at Cornwall District in the Hartford area of Westmoreland. Grabba, he's living with other family members, and Grabba, he is a thief. Grabba is responsible for breaking into several houses in Banbury, Georges Plain, Amity and surrounding areas in Westmoreland. We are told that on several occasions when Grabba thief anything, his father would come to his rescue and he would pay back for the items that Grabba thief. There is the father on your screen. His name is Bertie Plummer, but he was also known as Chunkus. Last month on May 27, Chunkus, he celebrated his 69th birthday. Chunkus, he used to work as a farm ranger at the Froome, or should I say, the Pan-Caribbean Sugar Factory. So, if you talk to many persons, they will tell you that Chunkus, him spoil Grabba. We are told that Chunkus, he had a farm where he planted a lot of foodstuffs. Some weeks ago, he gave Grabba some work on the farm to plow the land for him. Grabba, he charged his father $35,000 to do the work, and Chunkus agreed with him. Grabba, he went ahead and he did the work. When it was done, Chunkus paid him. We are told that a few days later, Grabba, he told his father Chunkus that he wanted a motorbike. He and Chunkus, they argued about it, but Chunkus, he went to the bank where he withdrew $80,000 and he gave it to Grabba. Grabba, he went ahead and he bought the bike. We are told that from time to time, Chunkus and Grabba, them used to quarrel, and we are told that less than a week ago, Grabba, he told Chunkus that he might go kill him so that he can live happy. Yesterday morning, Saturday, June 7, Chunkus, Grabba and one of Chunkus' smaller sons, they were at home when Grabba, he asked his father for $25,000. Grabba, he told Chunkus that the work he did on the farm for him, it valued $60,000, so he needed the other $25,000. We are told that on Friday, Chunkus, he got some money, and Grabba, he knew about this. Chunkus, he told Grabba that he didn't owe him any money, and there was an argument about it. Later on in the day, Chunkus, he rode out of the yard on his bicycle to go to his farm. Shortly after he rode out, Grabba, he rode out on the bike behind him. Went to the farm where he shot and killed his father and took away his billboard with the money. Grabba, he then returned to his home like everything was okay. We are told that Chunkus' 10-year-old son, he wanted Grabba to carry him somewhere, but he did not have any money. He told his brother Grabba to take him to his father so that he could get some money from him. Grabba was reluctant, but the 10-year-old boy, he insisted. Now, I can't say much more about what took place when Grabba and his brother went to where their father were. But while they were riding away from the farm, about some minutes to 6 o'clock yesterday afternoon, a team of police officers, they were on patrol in the area when they saw Grabba riding his bike with his 10-year-old brother as the pillion. The police, they signaled Grabba to stop, and he stopped. Grabba, he then jumped off the bike and ran away, making good his escape in the cane field, leaving his 10-year-old brother. The police, they questioned the brother, and based on the information that they received, they went down to the cane interval where Chunkus, he was seen lying on his back in a pool of blood. On closer inspection, it was realized that Chunkus, he had received gunshot wounds to the left and right lower abdomen. He died on the spot. Keno Plummer, also known as Grabba, he is now wanted by the police for robbing and killing his father. So, like I said, that report was carried on Sunday, June 8th, and since then, there has been several appeals for Grabba to give himself up to the police. But Grabba, he decided that no, him nah face no judge. Earlier today, the police, they went to George's Plain in the parish of Westmoreland because intelligence was received that Grabba, he was hiding out at a place named Low Ground in the area. Grabba, he decided that him nah face no judge. Grabba, he chose to face the maker instead. Grabba, he decided to challenge the long arm of the law, and toes it was all over. Grabba, he felt clutching a Taurus .40 pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 3.40 rounds. Grabba, he died on the spot. Indicom are carrying out investigations. Another hoodlum bites the dust. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell, then click all, so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Now, remember that after this report, a mother will be responding to a report I carried earlier this week. Stand by for that. In the final report for today, that lady on your screen, her name is Vanessa Williams. Venessa was a 33-year-old teacher living at Gibbons Lane in the Montpelier area of St. James. We are being told that Venessa, she was a well-loved and respectable teacher in the area. Venessa, she was a regular churchgoer who not involved in the foolishness. But what we are learning is that Venessa, she had a hoodlum relative. His name is Justin King, but he was popularly known as Just Boss. Just Boss was 21 years old, and Just Boss, he was a member of a gang in the area. Word on the street is that Just Boss, he had stolen a gun from his cronies and they wanted back the gun. Just Boss, he refused to return the gun, and on Monday afternoon, December 2 last year, almost 4:30, hoodlums, they shot and killed Just Boss while he was walking along the Montpelier main road in the parish of St. James. Hoodlums had drove up in a car. One jumped out, chased and killed Just Boss. After the hoodlums killed Just Boss, several of his relatives, they left the area because the hoodlums, they had said that if the gun was not returned, they were gonna be killing family members and relatives of Just Boss. On Wednesday night, February 19, earlier this year, about minutes after 8 o'clock, hoodlums, they shot and killed a 51-year-old man named Miguel Ricardo Williams, but he was popularly known as Wayne. Hoodlums killed Wayne in the Gibbons Lane of Montpelier. Word on the street is that Wayne, he was involved in a relationship with one of Just Boss' relatives, and he was not involved in the foolishness. The hoodlums, they continued last night because that lady on your screen, she was not involved in the foolishness either. She was merely one of Just Boss' relatives. Vanessa Williams, she was a well-loved teacher. Last night, Wednesday, June 18, at minutes after 10 o'clock, Venessa, she had just returned home from church and she was sitting in a vehicle at Gineptree Lane in the Montpelier area. She was sitting in a Toyota Voxy and she was talking to that man on your screen. His name is Mathew Chin. Mathew was a 36-year-old taxi operator and he also lived in the area. While they were sitting in the vehicle and talking, a hoodlum walked up, pulled a gun and opened gunfire, hitting Mathew to the right side of his head. Venessa, she tried to run, but the hoodlum opened gunfire, hitting her to the right side of her face and her chest. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape in the area. Both Mathew and Venessa, they died on the spot. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 4 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. And now, on Monday, I carried a report. I told you about an incident that took place on Saturday morning, June 14 at minutes to 8 o'clock. It took place at Rough Road in the Glendevon area of St. James. Reports are that a female in her early 30s, she is popularly known as Chin. She was at her home with her brother and other relatives. That brother's name is Tariq Dwayne Telwell. Tariq is 26 years old. It is alleged that Tariq, he started to destroy Chin's fan and Chin, she spoke to him about it. Both of them, they started to argue. Tariq, who was armed with a knife, he entered Chin's bedroom. We are told that Chin, she tried to run and it is alleged that Tariq, he stabbed her in her back near to her lungs. Chin, she ran off, but she collapsed near to her grandmother's bedroom on the floor. The police, they were called and they assisted Chin to hospital where she was treated and admitted in a serious condition. Tariq, he has since been taken into police custody and he was charged for the offense of wounding with intent, so he'll be facing a judge shortly. Now, their mother, who is living overseas, she sent me a video. I want you to listen to what the mother had to say. Listen this.
Action.
So, me and the mother Chin and Tariq from Rough Lane. Mr. One incident happened between the two of them last week. And I see it on Popeye links. But me need to address something what them never mention. Tariq diagnosed with schizophrenia. Tariq have a mental problem. So more while Tariq had this minute in good, this minute in the next minute in head no good again. So sometimes in do certain things, in act certain way, in do different things and move different way and talk to himself and in chat to himself all the time and lick up himself and you know things what schizophrenia people do. Tariq, I know a violent somebody. Tariq not violent. Tariq love Chin and Chin love Tariq. Anything a Chin. Anything we have to do with him, a Chin run around and ray, you know, and deal with things for him and help him out and things. Cause I insist that. So Tariq, I know how violent somebody. What Tariq do other day? That are not Tariq. That Tariq no. That are not the Tariq what we know. Tariq is not a violent person. He is a humble youth. He love reading, buying book, them and reading book, him playing game, he love fix computer and can sew. he love keeping himself to himself, you know, have a whole heap of friend. In just in our house, like I just him that. But him get diagnosed with schizophrenia, and from that happen, that they go on for a while now, and from that take place, things just change. In this minute he alright, the next minute he alright. Me and my family them have to run up and down with him. And I try to help. To see if we can get him back to him normal state where him used to be at, where when he used to alright. And we do everything, and we still try to do everything to help him. Because we know the type of person he be. Sorry, we know the type of person Tariq is. Tariq are the last somebody in reality for draw a weapon or anything at all off of somebody. Me I tell you, cause my mother, me know him. Me know him like that. He might last somebody for lift his hand or for lift a straw at any given body at all. He will argue, him and chin, cuss, and then we cuss and then cuss and then cuss and then done and then that again. And that is how far we're going to go go further than that. They argue and then done and then gone run up, then gone back a mission again, gone trouble mission and killing teeth and I'm a mission that again. And that a long time and today. A long time the two of them close. Long time. It's just that since he's sick. He get medication upon medication. We go a herbal, we get herbal medicine for him. Me can't go a doctor. Me get medication for him. Everybody run around and they try help him. Anytime he look like he head start go, then can't go. If they can't go a doctor, then can't go a doctor. Cause sometimes he do certain things where we know say the normal Tariq would do that. So sometimes in behavior lead that we should just can't go to hospital and tell them in condition and see if we can get help for him. If they will have him up there until when they don't look about him, then give medication and then put him on clinic. And then he will feel alright again. But sometimes medication they then give him swell up in foot, he can't walk. He make him just asleep every day. If you don't wake him up, he don't wake up. And he said because he take it so often and he dey swell up in foot, he can't walk, so he uncomfortable and thing. Feel more while because he tell me already and he show me foot already. Me see foot already. Even last time he have an incident and he go to hospital, he get medication. And when he get medication, he take them in foot, them swell up. Anytime he take medication, them he kind of cool down and he will come back to his normal self and everybody in the house. Alright again, and he chat and laugh and he start talk to them again. He chat to grandma, he chat to everybody. He chat to all of we like everything alright again, and we know say alright, Tariq normal again. But sometimes it's still the sickness just act up anytime you feel like you just act up on him whenever I feel like. And we try to get help for him. To see if we can get, if I go home, to put him in. Because Tariq, I know a violent youth, may I tell you.
Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Papa Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it originals